Hello everyone and welcome to your April 2016 General Tarot reading with me, Tanya. My website is souldustacademy.com. This reading will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgo. So as I shuffle my cards here, I'll tell you souldustacademy.com is all about helping you live the life of your dreams. I have quite a few video courses available, including one on helping you learn how to read the tarot cards. So if you're a beginner to tarot, you're new to tarot, and you would like to learn how to read the cards for yourself, come on over and check out the course at Soul Dust Academy. I'd love to have you joining us there. The videos are also at Vimeo on demand. So I'll put links below for those. I also offer, through Soul Dust Academy, I offer energy medicine sessions, individual energy medicine sessions, and coaching sessions. So all the details are over there. So on to your reading here. I am using Ellen Dugan's beautiful Witch's Tarot deck for your reading. I've been shuffling, they pre-shuffled before I started here, and now I've been shuffling since I've been talking. So I'm going to lay out a simple 4-card spread for you for April 2016, Virgo. I'm splitting the deck into 3 right now. Let's look here. Let's take a look at what's going on for you, Virgo, for the month of April 2016. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck here for you. Okay, the bottom of the deck, the underlying energies for you, Virgo, for April 2016. This is called the shadow side in this deck, but it's the Devil card. So the underlying energies for you, Virgo, for April 2016 are going to be about the challenges that we face with things that may not be so good for us. Sometimes the Devil card can be manifesting as addictions, addictive behavior. It can be manifesting differently for everybody, but here are some possibilities. Relationships that are not good for us. It can be also that we're just chained to something. We're chaining ourselves to something, a perception or a relationship or a situation or a job or a career that, you know, it's not a healthy situation for us. We need to see beyond it. We need to see why we're there in order to free ourselves from it. And it's the same thing applies for addiction as well. We need to see through it. Why is it that we're drawn to this particular thing, this particular person, this particular substance? Learn whatever it is that we need to about ourselves from it, and then extricate ourselves from that situation. So I like that in this deck, the Devil card is called the shadow side, because these energies really are about the shadow side of ourselves. And so there will be an opportunity for you in April, Virgo, to explore the shadow side. I have videos over at Soul Dust Academy that are dealing with that. So I hope you check those out. I don't have a video yet that deals directly with this. It's on my list, but I do talk about shadow energies in the context of astrology and elemental energies as well, and just how do you balance that. So come on over and check those videos out if you're interested in exploring that more. But I think April will definitely give you the opportunity to to look at those shadow sides and shine a light on them. And that is the only best way to move through them, is to shine a light on them and bring the shadow out into the light. So these are the underlying energies for you, Virgo, for April 2016. And as we head into the month, the card, the situation for the whole month here for you is the 8 of Cups. And this fits really well with the shadow side, the Devil card here, because the 8 of Cups is about leaving a situation that does not work for you. It no longer serves you. And so you may be leaving a relationship that you've decided isn't healthy for you. And if you are, wonderful. You may be leaving a job that doesn't work for you. Maybe you're feeling unappreciated at work. Maybe you are feeling overworked and you've decided to pursue other opportunities. Maybe you are deciding to explore whatever self-destructive behaviors you may have, and that can come in lots of different forms. It can come from being a workaholic. You know, Virgos tend to be very work-oriented, very concerned with your work and detail-oriented. And so sometimes these energies of, you know, the shadow energies can be channeled into overworking. But again, it's going to play out differently for everybody. But you're just going to be looking at whatever is not working in your life and walking away from it. The cups are about emotions, so it can have an emotional element. It can be walking away from a relationship, but anything that doesn't feel good to you, you're deciding to say no to whatever does not work for you, doesn't feel good to you, and that's very positive. It goes very nicely with the underlying energies of exploring the shadow side in April. So this challenge card, the card in the challenge position for you, is the Four of Swords for April 2016, Virgo. So the Four of Swords is all about taking purposeful time off. It's about giving yourself time to recover, and again, fits perfectly well if you've been dealing with some situations in your life that you've walked away from. Now you're giving yourself time to recover. This can be perhaps a little bit challenging for you to do. Again, going back to the example of feeling or channeling your energy into work too much. Perhaps you're needing to take some time off and explore some other areas, and that may be challenging for you. You know, explore emotional areas, or you know, if your pattern is, this is just one example, if your pattern is to overwork to avoid other things going on in your life, for example, if you're saying, okay, I'm not going to work so much, then that forces you to look at some other areas of your life. It forces us to grow in other areas of our life, whether that's exercise, or you know, getting out more socially, or spending time alone, really just exploring our own thoughts and our own feelings. That can be challenging sometimes if we've avoided it. So the Four of Swords, though, is about taking time off, taking some personal downtime. So the advice on how to move through those challenges, if you find that, you know, it is challenging for you to kind of relax or take some time off, take some time away, take some time for yourself if you're finding that difficult, the advice on how to move through that is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings. It can be in work or making money. It can be a new project. It can be a new, just money coming in. So this can play out again so differently because it's a general reading here. It can just be maybe doing some shopping, you know, together with this downtime here. You may have some extra money to spend. So I love the gold part of this card. It just talks about, you know, the feeling of abundance. So perhaps the advice here also is to tap into that feeling of abundance, that you are, you're safe, everything's fine. And so that can also be another way that you can deal with any challenges that come up for you in April. So a wide range of possibilities here, from just tapping into that feeling of that you're okay, everything's fine, you're taken care of, there's not anything hugely bad or wrong, especially if you get focused back in yourself. Once you do take that time for yourself, if you have walked away from something, everything's okay still. Everything's still okay. But it's also an opportunity for you to look at that shadow side. But isn't it interesting? We've got the shadow side, and then we also have this Ace of Pentacles, which reminds me of the sun. So as you shine that light, it's going to help. Shine the light of the sun on that whatever shadow has been going on in your life. And that is the advice on how to move through it. Okay. The outcome card, or the card that is happening toward the end of the month here, is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card that tells me that you may be feeling like you need to be on your guard or to defend your reputation in some way. If you have walked away from a relationship or a situation that does not work for you anymore, whether that's a personal relationship or a job, anything that you walked away from, you may be feeling like you're needing to defend yourself, or feeling like there may be further attacks coming, or there's gossip, or there's, friends will be talking, what will they be saying about me? So you could be facing some difficulties in this area toward the end of the month, but again, the advice on what to do with that is to just shine a light on it. You're okay. Remind yourself everything's fine. Do what it is you need to do to take care of yourself. That's the Four of Swords again. Do whatever it is you need to take care of yourself, whether it's starting a new project, spending some of your extra money, if that helps you. Spending time outside in nature can also be indicated here. Starting a new job, even maybe you'll be excited about starting a new job or a new project at your job. Be careful if, again, your pattern has been overwork. You don't want to fall back into that, or overspending. So everything is fine is the overall message here. Even though in April you may be facing some of the shadow elements, some walking away, and feeling like you need to defend yourself. Really, with the Ace of Pentacles here, everything is fine. Everything's going to be fine. The more you can shine a light on it, the more you can be out in the open about it and transparent, the better, I think. So I hope this reading has been helpful for you, Virgo, and I wish you all the best in April. Do come on over to souldustacademy.com and check out my other offerings. And if you need an energy medicine session or some coaching, get in touch through my website, souldustacademy.com. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful April.